Today we're going to be standing and stretching, everything from our toes all the way up to our head. This is going to help us to reduce stiffness, ease arthritis. We're going to improve our balance in the process and just overall feel better in our bodies. Since we're going to be balancing for some of this stuff, you might want to get near a wall. I'm going to for those particular exercises. So just make sure you've got a nice safe area with nothing that you'll trip on. And of course a wall, a chair, or something that you can use for extra stability. All right, thanks for watching Chittarupa Yoga today. I'm Laura Wilson, ACE certified personal trainer and 200-hour certified yoga teacher with over 18 years experience working with seniors. This channel is all about adapting exercises to meet the needs of our changing body. Here, you'll find the modifications that you need to keep aging actively so you can remain independent as long as possible. I post new videos every Monday, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when they're available, and go ahead and take a moment to hit that thumbs up button, okay? All right, let's start again near the wall if you need to be there. We're gonna shift our weight to one leg and we're gonna lift our knee. So starting some stretches at our ankle, lifting and lowering at our toes, and then lifting and lowering our toes. And if you're feeling it, take it to some ankle rotation. Lifting tall, keeping our focus. And let's switch sides. I'll do it this way. So again, holding the knee up, flexing and pointing, our whole foot, and then we'll do just our toes. Taking it to rotation if you're feeling that today. Otherwise, just the flexing and pointing. All right, from here, let's step forward with one heel. We're gonna shift our hips back and lift our toes as far as they'll go, stretching out the back of our leg. We might even drop our toes for a moment. Feel the front of our calf, lift the toes again, flexing our toes as much as possible. Switching to the other side, and again, draw the toes up. Press forward. And again, lifting our toes up, flexing them as much as we can. And let's lift from there. So working into our hips, let's do a little circle of our hips. It's always fun to do this one. If you've been sitting for a while, stand up and feel a little stiff, try this and let me know how that goes. Let's do a little twist here. So I'm gonna use the wall for the next one. Like I said, we're gonna be working on balance a little bit too. Stretching every part of our body, working our way up. Now we're up to our hips and these muscles around our hips. So we're gonna lift one foot toward our bottom and hold here, focusing on our balance. If you desire, you can reach down and grab your foot or ankle and draw it in toward your bottom. And we're gonna stay balanced on this leg when we switch here in just a moment. Now, anytime that these stretches are feeling super yummy, make sure to hit pause and hold them and then play again when you're ready to move on. But we're gonna swing this leg around into a figure four where again, you can just focus on balance here or seeing if you're not balanced today. Let's drop our hips back if you wanna focus on the stretch. And that's why I like holding onto the wall, because if you hold the wall, you can drop deeper into this stretch than if you're just trying to do this in balance at the same time. So if you're focused on that stretch, you're still gonna have a lot of work on that standing leg. And again, hold this as long as you want to. We're gonna switch sides. And again, lifting our foot up toward our bottom. And if you wish, you can grab your foot and draw it in, but it's not necessary. I just thought of another option. If you're near the wall, you can actually just take your foot onto the wall and work on stretching the front of your calf there. And then we're gonna stay balanced on this leg, swing the other one around. Again, just focus on the balance, or hold on to the wall if you wanna focus on the stretch. pressing the hips back, staying stable over that standing leg, adjusting the hold on the wall if you need to. Are we doing good so far? All right, let's lift it up. I'll come back to the center for this one. We're gonna stand with our feet hip distant. You can do this one. We're gonna do side bends. Let's go ahead and do 2 variations. We're gonna reach one hand up to the ceiling, other hand can be on our hip or reaching to the floor, pushing our standing leg or the same side leg into the floor to get ourselves a little more opening here. Switching sides. And again, you can stay with this variation when we move on here, or you can try the other variation that we're about to look at. Reaching up, bringing both hands together, lengthening up tall, and bending toward the side. Keeping a soft bend in our knees, stable hips over ankles so that we don't fall. And again, you can drop one arm if that feels better for your body. But we're gonna come back, lengthen up tall, take this to the other side. And again, whatever adjustments you need to make for this to feel right for you. And let's bring this up. We're gonna go ahead and work out to our arms now. So let's bring our hands together. Elbows wide. Let's drop our fingers out. Stretching through our forearms, and then we're gonna bring them together, curl them down, bring the backs of our hands together, elbows wide, and pull our fingers in. So we're stretching the, what would be front side, I guess, as you're standing. And let's take it back to where we were. Fingertips out, stretching as if we were doing push-ups. Let's also spread our fingers out really wide. Lift our palms away. Roll so that we get each finger. And then bring our thumb and forefinger together, stretching through there. We're gonna go ahead and take this on out to wrists. Let's flip and draw this in. This is getting some forearm stretch as well. Switch it. And we're gonna move on to stretching our chest. So we're gonna do the W, and that's the one where we take our arms out so that we're making kind of a W, and then pushing our shoulders back, elbows back. This is a fun one to do in a doorway. If you have the door open, you can put your elbows onto each side of the doorway and then just step forward to stretch your chest even more. If you give that one a shot, let me know in the comments how it went for you. Listen to your body about how long you want to stay here. All right, let's reach one hand across. We're going to stretch our back and our neck at the same time. So reach across, hold on to the shoulder, and we're going to drop our ear toward our hand. So feeling that stretch to the upper back and our neck. Breathing deeply. And let's lift up, switch sides. So hold on to your shoulder and then drop the ear toward it. Staying tall. I know I'm closing my eyes because this is just so relaxing. But if it's better for your balance, make sure to keep your eyes open. And we're going to come back to center. Let's work our face a little bit. Here we go. Puff out your cheeks. Let it go. Puff them out. Let it go one more time. And then open our mouth really wide. And shake everything out. So that is our full body stretch from our toes all the way to our head. Let me know in the comments which of these stretches you enjoy the most. I think we know which one I liked the most. But let me know which one was your favorite and whether you want to have some more stretching workouts in the future. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please do subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe. Take a moment to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more stretching exercises, there should be some links popping up on the screen as we speak. And I'll see you next time.